Okay, I'm just going to kind of review our X offense, which we use against the 2-3 zone. First thing I want to talk about is our alignment needs to be in this kind of 1-4 alignment. So you can see we kind of have 4 across. These girls need to be really wide out here, wide here, and then we have our posts kind of set up in the middle there. And so we have that 4 across, and it needs to be a line across foul line extended. You can see I'm a little off there, but foul line extended there is how we need to line up. What that's going to mean is that we have 2 defenders, both here and here, trying to defend 4 players, right? Which is an impossible task. Now, if for some reason those defenders decide to play out here, here we can do a little dump in here. Maybe this defender comes here and we do a give and go and a quick, easy score. That's generally not the case. Generally, what you're going to see happen, sometimes you'll have this middle player trying to help out in some way, but in either case, the maximum number of defenders you'd have defending those 4 players on the top is 3, and so one of these wing passes is open. So this pass is going to be open probably 80-90% of the time, or else the other far wing is going to be open in that same kind of time block. So what you're going to see happen is you're going to see the ball move to the wing, and so I'll just move the ball to the wing, and along with that action, as the ball, once the ball's moved from the point guard here, they're going to move down to the bottom here and find a spot just down in here somewhere, and they're going to sit. What that's going to do is going to draw this defender down here out, and if it doesn't, this is a nice little shot as well here. That's a nice little shot from the corner there. Hopefully your point guard can hit that, and so that's kind of the idea there. Now, what you also saw happen, if you just kind of take a look at that animation again, so go back to 1, you can see we get our post players both sliding, and so you have the 4 and 5 sliding across. They're also really good kind of options there when those post players are on the move to hit them with a little pass while they're moving. So you got options here, here, and here, and so really from the wing you have 3 kind of options there that are reasonably good scoring options. When we got players moving against this zone, hopefully hitting a seam, or the zone slow to react, maybe down here on the bottom there or something. Okay, so fairly straightforward there. We get that slide. Now, if that bunny shot is not open down at the bottom there, so if this shot's not open, we don't reverse it. Or if we do, then I guess we need a pop to get that ball back here. What we're going to do, the weakness in a zone is reversing it. So we want to get the ball over here to the back side of this zone where it's soft, and then we can penetrate if we get that ball quick enough, and then we're going to see some other options as well. So what we can do from here, okay, is we can get that post player that has kind of slid over is now going to pop. Okay, so they're going to pop to here, and then we're going to see ball reversal. Okay, now this pass needs to be quick. So as soon as that ball moves from here, it needs to bang, bang over to here. Okay, to the far side there. And so from there, what you're going to see happen, if we can attack the basket, attack the basket. Okay, that's your best opportunity to drive against the zone while the zone is trying to react to that ball reversal. Okay, like the underside of a turtle, I always say, the backside of a zone. Okay, the weakness, the weak point in the zone. Now, if that doesn't happen, what we're going to see is we are going to see our 2 bigs kind of X. And so we want to see our 4 is going to X to the high post up here, and our 5 is going to X down to low post. And they'll probably find space. The defenders obviously will have adjusted by this point, and so we'll see the defenders slide over and defend. Probably one defender in reality will probably end up with the ball here, one defender there, one protect the high post is typically what you're going to see, and then we're going to end up over in this position here with our 4 at the high post and our 5 at the low post. Okay, after that kind of Xing action. Now, at the same time, what we're going to get our point guard to do is our point guard's going to run baseline. So our point guard is going to find space over here. And again, they're just going to run back and forth on the baseline as this ball goes back and forth, as it's reversed, and try and find spots on the bottom here. And so in this case, our 1's going to try and move over to here and kind of find that soft spot. If they do, typically what will happen is you'll see the adjustment here from the defense, but sometimes that 3 will be late, sometimes that shot will be open there, and if we do get the ball down here, oftentimes that 1 will be able to draw out this defender, and then we get a true kind of post-up scenario here with our 5. And so that can be a good scoring option if we have a strong post at the bottom there too. Okay, then we'd see the same kind of thing. We'd see ball reversal. Okay, so sometimes we need to pop here. Okay, and then the forward would again jump up. Okay, we would move the ball quickly, bang, bang, over here. We get that one running the baseline again. Okay, at the same time, typically this will be a little further out. Okay, if we don't get a good scoring attack there, okay, we get the 5 flashing to high post, 4 Xing down low post. And so the reason why this play is called X is obviously because we get this action here, this Xing action. It turns into a pattern where the 4 and 5 are continually Xing back and forth. Okay, so that's basic X offense against a 2-3 zone or even a 2-1-2 zone. And hopefully you kind of see the scoring options from that. And that's it.